everybody, welcome back, and if you're new, a really warm welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a flip through of my creative journal. This is the latest one that I finished, and I've now moved on to my autumnal journal, which is very exciting. But I thought I would do a really quick flip through video sharing with you everything that's in here and talking through the pages. Now, this video is going to be set as a preview before it goes live. The reason I chose to do this was so a group of my crafty girlfriends and I could actually meet up in the comment section and just have a chat. We used to do this every week, twice a week, but due to life events we haven't been able to do that recently, and we all really miss chatting to each other. So I thought, let's set a preview video up and we can all meet up and just have a chat and put the world to right, really. If, however, you have stumbled across this preview and you're in the chat with us, please feel free to join in. We're a really friendly, really inclusive group, and you don't need to be worried about saying hi or joining in our chat. We'd love to have you join us. If, however, you have found this video after the preview has ended and it's just a live video, please do leave me some comments so that I know you've seen it, and let me know what you think. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you hit the subscribe button and help my channel grow. So without further ado, let's jump in to the flip through of my journal. So I didn't decorate the front bit, as you can see. I might well go back and do that later, but I just didn't feel the need to decorate the front. But I have done the inside cover. I got into watching TikToks of like journaling, and they did quite a lot of these layouts. And I quite liked it, and it made me want to have a go. So that's what kind of inspired this whole collage here, and it's also why it has the banner on there saying TikTok made me do it, because I was heavily influenced by the journaling ladies on TikTok, and I was really quite pleased with that page. I think it's really pretty. It's a bit of a mishmash, but I was quite happy with it as a first attempt. Next up, I have this really pretty netting with the sparkles. This was sent to me in Happy Mail. I think something was actually wrapped in this and I kept it, and I just used it as a little bit of a tip in. Then we have Philippa's first day of nursery. So this is all the way back in March. Oh my word, this feels like yesterday. Look how excited she was though. So cute. I have put some washi over the names of the nursery because I didn't really want to share that on social media. You can never be too safe, I think. But yeah, this was just journaling about her first day. This was a picture they sent us of her doing some painting. Look how small she was. Oh my word, she's not that small anymore, but she is still that excited to go, which is really nice. So I was kind of happy with that page. I thought it was a nice way to start this particular journal, and yeah, that was her first day of nursery. Next up, we just have a collage. I absolutely love this page. This page makes me so happy, and sometimes I just flick through the journal and stare at this page because it's just beautiful. I love it. This was sent to me in Happy Mail and I wanted to use it. I've still got one more to use in a future page, and then I just did a collage of flowers and spring, and yeah, this was sent in Happy Mail as well. In fact, quite a lot of this was probably sent in Happy Mail. But I really love that page. I just think it's beautiful. I love how it turned out, and it makes me happy to look at because it's just so pretty. So that's my collage page. Then I have this tip in here. This was sent in Happy Mail as well. And I like to use these postcards as tip-ins, and it went with the theme I was on. And then we have going to feed the ducks and puddle jumping. So I was still kind of feeling my way with decorating and putting up layouts. I was fairly happy with this. I've used glossy accents on this puddle die cut, and I cannot tell you how long I'd had that die for and not used it. So I was really happy to be able to use that. I've used a load of stickers that I was sent. These welly boots, I love them. I think they're so cute. I cut them out of Hell's Couple Ditch paper, stamped and then fussy cut, and I think it worked really nicely. But yeah, I really like that. We just went to the local lake. She got to feed the ducks and the swans, and then she went puddle jumping. So she still loves to do that even now. Next up we have Mother's Day. So we have a really floral, really bright page. On this day we went to some local woods and we actually found a fairy door trail by accident. We didn't know it was there, and we spent quite a long time trying to find them all. We did not succeed. I did not find them all, and I don't know how many there were supposed to be either, but we definitely didn't find them all in order. And I did start the day with breakfast in bed, hence we have the bacon and eggs on the plate here. I thought it was a really nice day, really nice layout, maybe a little bit dark over here, but fairly happy with that. I think this one was inspired by a post I saw on Instagram where somebody had used a load of washi tape to do their layout, and I actually sent it to Laura and was like, oh my goodness, look at this. And I think we both tried to do something similar with washi tape afterwards, but yeah, I don't do it exactly like this anymore, but I was quite pleased with the overall look. Then we go over to John had his first COVID jab on the 21st of March apparently, so he wasn't feeling well and I took Philippa out. We went to feed the ducks again and then we went to the play park the next day. So that's kind of what this is about. Again, I was trying to do stuff with the washi tape. I kind of like it. I've used some House Couple Ditch paper in the background here. I like the birds. It does kind of work, but I'm not 100% happy with this page, I'll be honest. I did start trying to layer things up here and experiment with layers. So it's okay, but it's not great, I would say. But it's pretty. That's all that matters, isn't it? And then we are on clipping Sophie. So Sophie, for those who don't know, is my pony. I'm incredibly lucky to have my own pony, and for years she has been absolutely fine with clippers, with having her legs done, her body, you could do anything with her, and then all of a sudden she just switched. Like, I can still do her body, but her legs, she's just like, hell no. So I got some different clippers and I tried again on the 26th of March and she let me do it, and it was the best feeling in the world. Hence I've got Fearless up here. Impossible is just an opinion. You've got this. It was all really positive. I was on top of the world after I'd managed to do it. Just because we'd had so long of her freaking out and going mad whenever you went near her legs, like I can't even tell you. And obviously it could be quite dangerous if a pony is kicking out and freaking out when you're trying to clip their legs, because it's very near the hoofs, and obviously hoofs are going to hurt if they connect. She never did, and she's not nasty. She just, I don't know what happened. She just decided she didn't want her legs done anymore. But I managed it and I was super pleased with myself, and so I journaled about it. This went to a double page spread and I carried on with the positive affirmations. Believe in yourself like a boss. We've got carrots, we've got ponies, we've got all sorts in here, even an apple for the pony. I think these stickers Laura actually sent me. So that was nice and I got to use those. Again, this paper I think was sent to me in Happy Mail. I think Roz sent me that in a pad, so I used that up. Then we go on to Easter. So every Easter I do an Easter egg hunt for Philippa around the garden, and this year she actually understood and she actually got really into hunting and finding the eggs, as you can see in these little pictures. And again, Laura had really kindly sent me a load of Easter stickers. So we've got the bunnies with the Easter eggs, the Hello Bunny, and I wanted to use them. These papers were from a magazine and I have had them for absolutely years. It's got to be at least 4 years. So I was like, I need to use that. And then this is actually ribbon, and I won it from Creative Stamping about 3 years ago. So it's nice to be able to use that because it's not a ribbon you can use all the time. So it was nice to use that in a journaling layout and try something a little bit different. And then I've used some of the Peter Rabbit collection that I had as a design team pack, and I had this really cute little mirror card square. Again, I think that came in Happy Mail, and I thought it looked really nice with the photo on the top, so that's kind of what I did. So fairly happy with that one. Now this collage page I absolutely adore. I am really happy with how this came out. So we have snowy days up the top, we have the steaming mug of coffee, we have just subtle effects. We've got, I think, 3 different paper pad pages throughout the page, and I really like this trim that I put up the side. I hadn't really done anything with trim before this, and now I want more because I think it looks really nice. So I'll definitely be adding trim to my collection. This pony was sent to me in Happy Mail and it just worked. I love it. I've got a Polar Playtime frame. So when I cut out shapes from my paper pads, I generally keep the off-cut bits and cut them into frames, and I keep them all together. And it worked that I could just go and grab a little frame that I'd made and put it in. And because I was doing a wintry theme, that worked really well. Now I've just got a die cut here with Frosty Moments on it. I just love this page, and it makes you feel all warm and cozy looking at it. I would love to have a go at that hot chocolate. Does that not look like the tastiest hot chocolate ever? In fact, once I finish filming, I think I'm going to go make a hot chocolate because yum. But yeah, love that page. Makes me happy, it makes me feel cozy, and I just think it's so pretty. So really happy with that. This is a postcard. Again, I bought these postcards in Hobbycraft before the first lockdown, I want to say, in the sale, and I hadn't used many of them, so I thought it would work with this layout because I was on the winter theme. Because guess what, it snowed on the 12th of April. I literally woke up, looked out the window, and there was snow falling from the sky in April. I mean, come on, English weather, sort yourself out. So I thought I'd journal about that. I've used some stickers that I got from Miss Paper Lover's Etsy shop. I love her stickers, so I took the opportunity to use some of those. This is a Hell's Coupled Itch paper because we're supposed to be in spring in April, so I used the butterflies and then contradicted it with the warm things because, like, who has snow in April? I mean, really? So it's a bit of a mishmash page, but I wanted to try and bring over the fact that we were in spring and it was snowing. And I was quite happy with how it came out. Like, I'm not in love with this page, but I think it achieved what I wanted to achieve. Now we're going to go to our first holiday since lockdown. So we go up to Mull in Scotland several times a year. We didn't get up at all last year because of lockdown. In fact, lockdown happened just as we were supposed to be going, which was really frustrating. But this year I got a message from my friend who owns the place where we stay saying she'd had a cancellation and did I want it, and I said, when is it? And she said, next week. I said, yeah, okay. So we went, and on the 5th of May I did my first beach ride in about 20 years. So I went down to the trekking centre and I rode a pony called Clansman, and I went for an amazing ride on the beach, and it felt incredible. But it was quite a big event because I hadn't ridden another horse other than my own in so long. And I have huge nerves and anxiety about anything that involves riding outside of a arena. So I just don't do it. So the fact that I found it in myself to ride an unknown horse on a beach in Scotland, that was a huge deal. And it was the most incredible experience. It was exhilarating. and I loved it. And I've since done it 2 more times because we went back 2 more times since. So yeah, I've done a little journal page about that. So the background papers are a house coupled itch. The washi tape is house coupled itch, all from Craft Consortium. That sticker is a house coupled itch sticker. These are everyday journaling. I won them from Craft Stash in the competition 2 years ago now. And I actually used one of my washi tape. They're like washi tape you can write on, and they're quite large, and you just tear them off the roll. And I used that to record what we'd been doing. And then these were sent to me in Happy Mail by someone who may well be in the preview section. So thank you so much. I do love these, and I think they're all used now actually. Then I've got another tip in. This is vellum, and it is from Crafter's Companion. I don't buy a lot of Crafter's Companion stuff, but when I saw this printed vellum, I could not resist it. So I've put that in there. And then we have another Happy Horsey page. So on the 12th of May, I finally, after so long looking, found a saddle that fit Sophie, that she was comfortable in, that allowed her freedom of movement through her shoulder, that made me feel confident, like we have been looking for so long. And yeah, so the search was finally over, so I journaled about that. I've used difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations, because it was just the start of everything starting to really click with me and Sophie this year. It was incredible. Again, I've used one of my Happy Mail bits that were sent to me. I've just put what the saddle is there. I really like this page, not necessarily because of how it looks, but because of the feeling it evokes when I look at it. So that's New Saddle Day. Then we jump all the way into June and Philippa's 2nd birthday. So of course I had to use the gift of giving papers. I absolutely love these balloons. They are coated. I don't know if you can see, but they've got a coating on them. I love this collection so much. This was a unicorn sticker that I'd had for ages, and I just thought it would work really, really well for this page. I love this photo. I don't know what she was opening now, but look how happy she was. And then I've just stuck a number 2 on the sun, and we took her to Surrey Magic Ponies for a pony ride on something a little more suitable for her little frame. And look how small she was. Oh my word, she loved it. It was the best day. Then this was sent to me in Happy Mail. My friend Roz sent me this, and I've just laid it up with wishing you all you're wishing for. I thought that worked really well for a birthday. And then after we'd been to Surrey Magic Ponies, we went to visit Sophie because she wasn't too far away. I absolutely adore this photo. You can see how much Sophie adores the baby in this photo. Just look at that pony's face. She is so happy. Philippa's just like not bothered at all, but Sophie is absolutely besotted. So I love that page and I love that photo. I've used some stickers that I got in a grab bag. I don't think they were from Gretel Creates, they were from somewhere else, and I can't think who they were from, but I know I did a video showing them. And then we've got the cute little, I want to say like moshi monsters, but they're not, but that's what they remind me of. And again, I've used flag washi tape down here from Craft Consortium. Absolutely love these pages, love that balloon. That was a great use for it, sticking it behind this little layer with the photo. So love that page. Then we're on to the ducks. Now this was the last preview video I actually did. I had pre-recorded putting this page together, and I put it up as a preview, and me and my friends all met in the comments of that video as well. But that was a long time ago now. But we had ducklings to stay for a weekend. It was the best experience. Philippa absolutely loved it. I got to use, again, loads of house coupled itch stuff in my layout. This was a tip-in that I did. Now these came from my godmother Zelda's house when I was clearing out her stuff. A load of cards I found that I've given away in Happy Mail and stuff, but these ones I kept, and I'm really glad that they were able to go on this page with Philippa. And then over here we just have more photos and stickers. I don't tend to write lots when I'm creative journaling. For me, it's about the creative process, maybe using a few photos and recording memories that way. It's not really about writing loads. Then we're on to July. My sister arrived from New Zealand with my niece. We went down to my mum's house and met them, and it's just been the most incredible time. Now these are stamps that I got, again, I think they're from AliExpress, and then I just stamped them out on scraps and fussy cut them, but they work so well for journaling with. And I know some of my friends have also bought these since I showed them, because they could see how they would use them as well. And I just love the effect of having the photos over the top and then it looks like they're pinned to the page. I did write a little bit more on this because I just thought it worked with the layout. And I liked this saying here. Again, this was Happy Mail. Love is old, love is new, love is all, love is years, from the Beatles. But that was sent in Happy Mail and I really like that, so I've put that in there. And I've kept the page quite simple, but I really like these. They're kind of like washi stickers, but I like how they are clear. So they just kind of sit on the page and you don't have the white lines. So I've used them quite a lot throughout that page. So that was in July. Then we went to the farm. So this was the 14th of July. We went to a farm that is not far from my house, and it's amazing. It's quite large. There's loads of play areas for the kids. There are bouncy inflatable things, there are play parks, there are tunnels to crawl through, there are tractor rides. So much to see and do. The girls had an amazing time and the weather was really kind to us. Philippa is obsessed with tractors. She has been obsessed with tractors for ages, probably since I moved my horse to the yacht she's on now, and there's a tractor there, so I think that's kind of what sparked it. But there were tractors to sit on and play on. There was tractors you could drive, you know, like little scooter along ones, and then there was a tractor ride. So Philippa was in seventh heaven. I've kept this page really childlike. I didn't want to put loads of layers on it. I just had fun with my gelatos. I had a new stencil as well. In fact, I think I did a video on this because a lot of the stuff on this page, like these frames, were gifted to me. The stencil was gifted to me. It was a BB Crafts collaboration. But I kept it simple because it was about the girls. The girls are toddlers and I wanted it to look toddler-like, and I love how it turned out. So I have got the Hunky Dory tip in. It's quite a large one, but I was quite pleased that I was able to use those. And I just love the look of it. It's really cute. I've got the ticket sticking out from behind the barn. I used some Hunky Dory animals from this collection. It's just one of those little books. I mounted them on scrap card and fussy cut them, and then I could add them around the page. Works quite well. But yeah, I really like this. I even stenciled onto the frame. So really happy with that page. I love the childlike innocence look of it and the fact that it looks like a young happy page. So that was the farm trip. Then we're on to my birthday. Oh my word, I turned 40 this year. Wow. So this is actually across 4 pages. 4 pages for 40, had to be done. So again, I have used my gelatos. I was really heavily into my gelatos at that time. I was using them for a lot of the pages. I'm really having fun getting to know what they could do and experimenting. So I'd laid down the base colour with them and then I'd stenciled with them. Then I ended up covering up the stencil. But you know, it's just about creative play when I journal. So it's not the end of the world. We've got the thickers up here. let's say 40. We've got be fearless, love this, be brave, be bold, be beautiful, be you. Because on my 30th, I wish, on my 40th, I did my first clinic on Sophie in 4 years. No, 3 years, I think. A clinic is when a group of people get together and do a lesson with an instructor who's brought in, or you go to a venue and do it. We had an instructor come to our yard, and there were 2 or 3 groups through the day. And it was pole work, which is where you can see the poles in the background. It was so much fun, but again, it was quite a big thing for me, for someone who suffers with their confidence and nerves. But I had nothing to worry about. Sophie was an absolute superstar. I had the best time. The ladies I did the clinic with, they're really lovely ladies, and yeah, we just had the best time. So that's why we have some quite powerful quotes on there, as well as the celebrations. So we have a double celebration really, because we were celebrating my birthday and the fact that I'd done a clinic. Then on this page we have the lovely picture of me and Sophie after we'd finished, and I was on cloud 9. I was so proud of both of us, and I just really like that picture as well that we had taken. So that's that. Now this here is actually over here as well, but this is part of an envelope my friend Amy makes. So when Amy sends you Happy Mail or what have you, she makes the envelopes and they are wrapped in like a plastic, and then she mails them. So you have to cut them open when they get here. So it's a great way to make sure nothing goes missing in the post. But also it gives really pretty decoration for my journals. So this is one that I'd used, and I was just using another one last night. So absolutely love that she makes her envelopes like that, because I can reuse them and have pretty ephemera for my journals. So that is that page. Again, I've done some paper ripping. I've just got into paper ripping. As someone who loves paper pads, and is a little bit obsessive over them, this was something that was quite hard for me to do. But now I've done it and I'm getting into it, I actually quite like the effect it gives. So I do it a little bit more. Over the page, so after the clinic, we all had Prosecco. I'd taken some Prosecco up, I took some orange juice, some of the other girls have brought some soft drinks and cakes, and then they surprised me. I was not expecting anything at all. But they'd had a whip round and they'd got me some amazing presents and some beautiful cards. I was so touched, and we just had a really nice time in the sunshine, drinking, chatting and having some snacks. So we have this really pretty page here. Again, we have the gelatos in the background. We got a pony sticker, some horseshoes, some more of these stickers that I got from an Etsy shop. And this actually was sent to me by Christine of Christine's Cards and Things. It did have that bit on the bottom, but I put that over there as kind of tongue-in-cheek. So we have that, and then, as if that wasn't all enough, I got home and John had organised a mini surprise party with my family and a few family friends. So this here, I did a birthday challenge this year, and Ashley from Paper and Twine sent me this, because she'd made this as part of my birthday challenge. So in here I've managed to list everybody that was at my party, which was quite nice and a lovely way to use this. And then I've got like a rub-on bunny with a party hat. I've got some nice stickers. I've got fake washi stickers, which is really nice. I just really like how this has kind of turned out. So that's my birthday. I won't bore you anymore with that. Then we have the most exciting thing to happen this year. Forget beach rides, forget clinics. The most exciting thing that happened to me this year was Craft Consortium putting out their design team call. I have been a fan of theirs since I found It's Gnome Time, and they do so many incredible paper pads, paper collections. They do dies, they do glitter cards, you name it, they do it. Just love their company. They've got the best service, and I had wanted to be on their design team for so long, and they hadn't put out a call in like 2 years, and they finally put one out. So I have got here Made by Elves, and I'll tell you why in a second, but that's in the background. I've got What Would You Do If You Weren't Afraid, because it is quite scary putting yourself out there. You're kind of scared of the rejection, especially when it's something you want more than anything. And yeah, it can be quite scary to put yourself out there. The fear of rejection. I get imposter syndrome so badly. The feeling of not being good enough, worry. Oh my goodness. It doesn't seem to matter what I'm doing in life. I get all of those, but especially with my crafts. But equally, I was like, I'm brave. Everything starts with a dream. And if you don't go for your dreams, you're going to regret it. So I did apply. And then I've got take time to do what makes your soul happy. Again, I've used Poem and Playtime here. Crafting makes my soul so happy, and I knew that if I went for it and by some miracle got it, I would be the happiest, luckiest girl in the world. And I love this little tree that I put in here. And then on the 16th of August, my dreams came true, and I got an email accepting me onto the design team, and I still get emotional about it now because it was just the most incredible thing ever. So I've got Live Your Dream with Passion, Celebrate, Maker's Gonna Make, and Totally Amazing. I cannot tell you the feelings I went through, but it was the day Made by Elves came out, which is why I've used Made by Elves here. That's the collection that came out on the day that I found out. I had just that morning bought the Made by Elves collection and ordered it, and was going to be waiting very impatiently for the postman. But yeah, these pages are just my happiest pages. If I'm having a bad day and I'm feeling a bit rubbish, I will literally get this journal, open it up and look at these, and these pages make me feel good again, because just the feelings that go with them, it was the most incredible time, and I'm so lucky to be on that design team. It's just incredible, and I'm having my time of my life designing with their beautiful pads, making inspiration for everyone. It's just, I'm so privileged. So that's what that's about. I love this paperclip up here. This is actually a sticker that I've stuck to another frame. Again, this is a frame I used Made by Elves to make. I just love everything about this page. And again, I was trying to make it look like the pin was holding the postcard in. I don't know if I was successful or not, but I like it. I'm happy with it, and that's all that matters, isn't it? Now we're going back to August. So Philippa had her first ever trot. So this is Sandy Paws. This is a collection that came out in the summer. It's Craft Consortium in House Couple Ditch again. But I didn't use it much, which I'm really sad about. So I was like, right, she's been on a beach ride. She's had her first trot. This is a great excuse to get Sandy Paws out and use it in my journal. So it's across 2 pages. I love this washi tape. And also, because we were in Scotland when she had her first trot, Tobermory has got the really pretty painted houses on the front. If you Google Tobermory, it will come straight up. So I loved that I could incorporate these to represent Tobermory as well. And yeah, these photos are actually printed using my new thermal printer. So there will be a full review coming, but that's why they're not in colour. So yeah, that was a really special moment, and her face when she did her first trot, it was the best. Oh, I wish I could have taken a picture, but I was too busy clinging on to her to make sure she didn't fall off. But then she had enjoyed it so much she got to do another one, so that was nice. This is Printed Vellum. Again, used it as a tip-in. This was from Papercraft Society. That was one of Sam Calcott's boxes. And then we went to the beach with my sister and her daughter. So I've added some nice washi stickers here. This was in September now. Got the little picture of them both holding hands with besties. I love the decoration on this page. This page is a beautiful page, and I'm really, really happy with how this one has turned out. That was a really fun day as well. So that was nice. And I got to go to Home Bargains that day as well. So, you know, any day I get to go to Home Bargains is a good day, because we don't have one near us, sadly. So really like this. This is a whole mixture of collections. We've got Beach Life, we've got Sandy Paws, we've got some stickers that I got in a sticker box from Laura. That was a sticker, possibly from Grail Creates, I'm not sure now. But yeah, love this. And then on the 9th of September, I took Sophie for our first hack in about 3 years. So the girls at the yard had been riding her out. Since we got to the yard last October, they've been riding her and they've been getting to know her, and they kept saying, honestly, let us try. So they've been riding her out. They've been having a great time. They've sent me videos, and Sophie's been loving life. So I finally plucked up the courage to go out. I went out with my friend who has the best horse in the world. She just plods along, doesn't look at anything. You feel really safe with them both. So I was like, okay, let's go. And Sophie was incredible. She just walked along, didn't care about anything. And yeah, we had the best time. But as someone who suffers really badly with anxiety, nerves, confidence, like, I haven't been riding out. So 2 beach rides in Scotland and a lot of encouragement from my friends and the owners, and I did it and I was so happy. And yeah, we went out again after this, but this was basically my first time out, and I really love this page. I think the way it's put together, it's just beautiful. I've used washi tape down the side. I've got a that was a topper, but it just worked. I did paper ripping. We've got the celebration balloons down here from gift giving. We've got all sorts on here. I've got one of my stickers that I bought at Home Bargains, and lots of positive affirmations again. So believe in yourself, life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale, don't quit, you go girl, all sorts. So yeah, quite like that page. Again, this was printed on my thermal printer. You can read it, it's just not massively clear. I think I'm still getting to know the printer then. And then this lastly is the back page, and again I just wanted to collage, again sticking with the TikTok theme and their way of doing collage and journaling, and I absolutely love this page. I think it's stunning, and I was so proud of myself with this one. Lots of paper ripping, lots of layering. That was a die cut that I think my friend Catherine sent me in Happy Mail. Stickers that I got from Ali. Yeah, I just love it. This is a paper pad I have had for so long, but it's beautiful. So the top and bottom from one paper pad, but I kind of did paper ripping to achieve that effect. Absolutely love that. I think it's beautiful, and I'm really proud of that page. And that is it. That's everything in the journal. So I really hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing my creative process, and I hope you've been able to see the progression as I found my feet and found my confidence. I think it's really interesting to look back and see, like, even right from the first book, the unsure and the nervous and the just trying, and then as confidence grows, and you know, I think it's a really nice way to map progress as well as map memories. So I'm really happy with them anyway, and I definitely think this book, I was finding my feet and my confidence a lot. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and as I said earlier, please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you've been in the preview chat, I really hope you've had a lovely time. And if you found this video after the preview, leave me a comment and let me know which is your favourite page in the journal. I'd absolutely love to know. I will be back soon with more videos. So until next time, take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.